This one fits right in the diet-free zone. Cinnamon bun cheesecake.
Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everyone, this one comes from the Pillsbury website, so no surprise it uses Pillsbury brand cinnamon buns, the Grands. So you pop open that container, and when you open it, you'll have a little plastic cup that has some frosting. Set that aside. Take out the cinnamon buns, and what you'll have when you open it is 5 of them per package. Take each one, take a sharp knife and cut them in half so that you have 2 of them. They actually cut very easily, and when you're done, you'll end up with 10 thin cinnamon buns. Grease a 9-inch springform pan very well, especially the bottom, and then put in those cinnamon buns in the bottom and just kind of squish them together so there's no gaps, so it makes like a continuous large cinnamon bun in the bottom. Then take that white frosting that came with the package and just spread it on top of the cinnamon buns. Once that's done, we're ready to make the cheesecake part. That is 2 packages, 8 ounces each of cream cheese at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of whipping cream, and just blend that together until it's nice and creamy and smooth. And then you're going to add in 2 eggs, one at a time, and continue to blend until it is nice and creamy. And don't forget to scrape down the sides of the bowl a couple of times. Then just pour it on top of your cinnamon bun base. Spread it out, and then you're going to bake this 35 to 38 minutes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit until the edges are set but the center jiggles slightly when the pan is moved. Then you're going to let it cool completely. Now for the delicious topping, you're going to toast 2 cups of pecans in the oven, 350, about 8 to 10 minutes until they're light brown and fragrant. Take them out of the oven, let them cool. In a medium-sized saucepan, place 1.5 sticks of butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And cook this over medium heat until everything is melted. And when it starts to boil, continue to boil it, stirring occasionally for about 3 minutes, and the mixture will thicken up just a little bit. Then set it aside, let it cool. Now once your pecans were cooled, you chop them up into smaller pieces and then add them to the caramel sauce. Give it a stir and you're done. Now this is not on the heat, it's just sitting on the stove. This stuff is the bomb. You can eat that with a spoon, seriously. Okay, here's the cheesecake out of the oven and cooled. It did sink a little in the middle and I had some minor cracking, but not too bad. There is a distinct layer of cheesecake and a distinct layer of cinnamon bun, and you add that caramel praline topping and it just makes it a spectacular dessert. Okay, now for some storage serving suggestions here. Of course, the cheesecake needs to be kept in the fridge. The caramel topping should also be kept in the fridge, but keep in mind when you keep it in the fridge, the caramel topping will harden and it won't be that liquid anymore. So this is what you do. When you're ready to serve the cheesecake, cut your cheesecake into pieces, warm up your caramel sauce in the microwave just enough so that it's runny, and then put a dollop of the topping on each piece. Or if you're going to be eating the whole cheesecake, then you can just cover the cheesecake with topping. I think you will absolutely love this one. We really liked it. I love cheesecake. It's one of my most favorite desserts ever, and I have a whole pile of different kinds of cheesecake on my cheesecake playlist. I have an amazing variety of cheesecakes on my cheesecake playlist. If you want to check this out, go ahead and look for the link in the description box below the video or click on your screen. Bye-bye.